Let's dive into Ableton Live. Let's just get started with a beat. Now, first thing I want to do here, because the bright hi-hat stuff is driving me crazy. Let's get an EQ in here, and let's just like chop down these guys over here. And I think we want to bring these hi-hats down a lot. These are like unnecessarily loud, right? Let's bring that snare down by like 1. I kind of want to bring this kick up a bit. Yeah. Not bad, not bad. See, this could be lovely. And this is one where we would like chop it pretty evenly by region. Let's do like 32, you know, kind of line up with the snare brushes. Kind of, I don't know, I feel like we need to give this sample a little bit of a brighter edge to it. It doesn't help that I pitched it down so much, right? But maybe with like a little bit of OTT, this could like really, you know, make this feel a little bit more extreme. So like, but you see, this kind of brings forward a nice like hiss to it. Okay, this is starting to feel good. Yeah, we're really focusing the mid-range on this. I think we're going to try to do a little bit of sidechain. Okay, let's solo that. Now, the question is do we include the snare in the sidechain? Let's leave it out for now. All right, let's get our glue compressors and let's just start going crazy with it. And I want to go for a pretty deep sidechain. There might be something in here that we could pull out. Okay, so I really like this first chord, this first note. kind of like that bend up. But I want to like bring us back around to this chord. Okay, so I've kind of got an idea. Everything in here, kind of boring, right? When we hit this part though, ooh, beautiful, right? So what if we were to maybe like cut this down, and we want to bring ourselves back around to this chord. We want to wrap it around, basically. Just in case if you guys aren't using this nearly enough, I love like kind of splicing together pieces of audio using these fader knobs. Seamless, right? I don't think we're gonna continue on to this stuff. Maybe that can help play us into a bridge later on. Ooh, we might hit this last guy right here, actually. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm liking this. Sometimes, sometimes if you got like this beautiful string ensemble, a way to make it feel even more like sampled-esque. And this is also very advantageous for the mix sometimes. It kind of depends on the track. I just want to hear how this sounds. What if we were to put this string ensemble into mono? Just mono it. See, now I'm sure some of you guys are thinking, but it was so wide beforehand. It was so beautiful. Yeah, but also think about the possibilities. If we have this monoed like this, we could slip this around to like our left or something. And we have so much more room in the right ear now. See, sometimes I feel like the secret to really, creating intricate mixes is it's about shaving down the elements so you have more room. And this is where I feel like having some knowledge of mixing really helps you with the production of things, right? You can kind of make decisions like this while you're in the middle of producing something that ultimately help you produce more intricate pieces. Yeah, I'm thinking like if we got like a trumpet lick or something in the right ear. Oh, that would be beautiful. Woo! Okay, that last the last lick, it doesn't feel good, but everything else sounds absolutely golden. I think this is the ticket. I think it's just this last guy that we got to kind of fiddle with a bit, Now I want to put some really glossy reverb on this, get it sounding immaculate. Let's bust out vocal pop hall, and let's be sparing with our use of it, right? Maybe 18%, maybe even less than that, like 15%. Maybe a little bit more. I'll put it in the right ear a bit. Okay, now we can go mess with this guy. Getting closer. I think it's just that last note now. Ba-dum-bum. I can't sing, but I know the note that I want. There we go. There we go. let's pull this out, kind of understand maybe how we might be dropping ourselves into this track. Now, this could be cool, but then we're just going to repeat it over here. But maybe to give ourselves an element of distinction, we could like vinyl process on our first go around here. Yeah, you see, this is what I was kind of thinking. God, I almost want to find like better drums, you know? Something about these drums just like aren't quite doing it for me. I kind of am feeling like maybe more of like a live drum break kind of feel would be pretty cool. See, something like this could be pretty cool. But we got to get rid of the sidechain signal here. We'll swap the signal. So let's just turn these off for a second. This is really cool. Alright, so I'm just fiddling with these drums, but, you know, we're getting there. Woo! Yeah, the LA2A really lifted these. I like the feel of that. Woo! And here's something fun that you can do just like arrangement wise. If you're ever just like, okay, feels like we need a fade out, but also I've just been using so many fade outs. What do? Fade the drums instead. I think sometimes that is really a cool way of just like setting the track down without going for your traditional fade out. Something like... Yeah, it feels great. Oh, dude, that is awesome. Man, what do we want to do with this track? I don't know. I was thinking like I might come in with all these details, but I feel like we don't need it. This is something where it's like, we've got something so catchy. I'm starting to think maybe we don't need the trumpet in here. Maybe we save this. We're going to extend this out a bit. We're going to take all of this, and we're going to scoot it over by maybe this much, right? And we're going to take all of this. We're going to scoot it over by maybe this much. And we're going to take all of this. And we're going to say, you right here, right there. Okay. Here we go. Just get the pacing of it, you know? Let them sit in the vibe of it. Yeah. Yeah, you see, then we can get in with the verse. Let it build, one piece at a time. And then we drop them in on this beautiful trumpet lick. Guys, I think we got a beat here. That is awesome.